guys, this is Lily,
And this is Jen.
2KBELOW, and thank you guys for joining us again. Make sure to follow us on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram.
And subscribe to our channel.
Yay, we're back. Thank you. Finally back. She's been hiding for a while, but she's back.
I've been busy. Working 7 days a week. So, what do you do? You're real estate, right? You're real estate?
Yeah, commercial real estate.
I'm a court interpreter, Spanish to English, and I work about 7 days a week. Actually, the last week was my easy week. I only worked 5. So, that's like...
Mine, yeah, I work 5 days a week.
And yeah, so what we're going to talk about today is
jobs pretty much,
and versus
OnlyFans.
And why basically, well, we don't have one, so why we don't have one. But I don't disagree with it. I don't
think there's nothing.
anyone down for it, but okay, there are conflicting things can be true at the same time. I personally believe that it can have an impact on your professional life if you want to ever have like a real job, you know what I mean?
But if you're the girl, that streamer that's making 64 million in 1 year, you don't need a job.
Yeah, but like how many? Okay, like for her, good for her, right? Great for her. Also,
oh
like,
yeah,
she's working.
But then I wonder how much really is that true that she made 64 million
and
a year.
How many of the, like, okay, if you have every girl doing it, it's a saturated market. I mean, you have to look a certain way or appear in certain like scandal or get viral, so people are gonna want to see you making more. You know what I mean? Like if you see some kind of like influencer, right, or men see her and she's hot, and they're gonna wonder, oh, does she have an OF? Because I want to go see her page. Would you have one?
Would I have one?
Yeah.
No, I could never do that.
I think after like,
and not like putting anyone down. I'm just saying I can't, because I feel like when something is out on the internet, like this as an example, yeah, it doesn't matter if I take it down. Somebody downloaded it somewhere.
Right.
So
I did a subscription page on Instagram for a little while. It's not anything like OnlyFans, because it's more. Cause first of all, Instagram, they'll ban you if you post anything super inappropriate, I think.
So does TikTok, and you don't even have to.
Right? Yeah. Well, they
you put a swimsuit and they're like nudity, and I'm like, what? It was a swimsuit.
Exactly. They don't want. I don't think they want that anymore. Because before you used to be able to. Even YouTube, I think too, right? YouTube is not like allowed. You're not allowed to post like too much of like sexiness there. But I did have a subscription, and it wasn't like nudity or anything like that. It was more like my sexy pictures there, like bikini and some lingerie. I've never in my life done nudes ever. Maybe one day. I actually want to do it once, because when I'm older, I want to be like, wow, I used to look good.
But your pictures are hot. Like, even if you didn't do nude, the pictures that you do, you'll look back and you'll be like, I looked hot.
I like my body, how it looked. But anyway, I used to post things, and then recently I got a message from one of my followers, and they sent me a screenshot of one of the like the most out there things that I posted, like a little bit more on the sexier side, and I completely forgot that I posted it. I was like, oh.
So they saved it.
They say, yeah, they screenshot.
That's what I'm saying. That once you put it on the internet, it doesn't matter.
Exactly. That's what it made me think. Like, oh my god, I wonder. I mean, I only had like, I don't remember how many subscribers, but and I'm always tempted. Like, I mean, now I'm in a relationship, and I'm like, I'm tempted because of the money, because it's like nice to see this little check coming to your account. Like, oh, it's like gas money or something. But like you say, like when they sent me back my picture, and I'm like, oh. So,
do you ever wonder, like, somebody makes a fake account with your own photos and is selling it somewhere and actually profiting
from your money? That's illegal, but
how by the time you find out?
Yeah, and I mean, how many illegal things are done to make people money?
Well, because you see, like on TikTok, right? You have the real person that makes the video, and then somebody downloads it and reuses it.
Right. But I don't like it's like when they're trying to put these girls down, and then when these girls think also, like, it's just so much of a battle, and I'm like, we can all coexist without killing each other, like.
Well, why are they mad though? They're strippers. What's the difference? They're strippers, and no one like really complaining about that, and there's nothing wrong with being a stripper. I say,
well, no, because sometimes they will put girls down and be like,
but okay, are you mad at the girl because she does it, or are you mad because the man pays?
I think it was mostly being mad at the like what you call it, the behavior or like the ideas that go behind it, like the why are you doing it or
But it's
like
nobody's business.
exactly, it's nobody's business.
Like, what is it? The madams back
What
in the
I
days?
think, like, I think right now we're so focused on girls that like. Let me phrase this: people are obsessed with being young, you know, and like even like on our comments, remember they call us like what did they like? Did they say something about
Dinosaurs or
dinosaurs
something.
or something?
It's
So
like,
like
shut the fuck up. We're in our 30s,
it's like
motherfuckers.
a lot of girls now have this idea that your life ends in your 30s.
You're like,
And
dude, your life is barely beginning in your 30s.
right, and it's
Your
like
20s, you're like stressing over
it's
the
not even
smallest
the
shit.
middle of your life. If you think, I mean, kind of the middle of your life, it could be.
Life
If you only live to
expectancy
70, 60.
what is life expectancy in the US? 78?
I don't know.
But it's like around 78. So half of that 80, right? You're halfway.
77 to 76. So we are middle aged. But what I'm saying is like if and I hear from so many girls and me too, you know, I'm about to turn 35 and you do feel old and it's like there is this obsession with like women are only attractive or whatever until their childbearing years or whatever. But I think we've changed so much, like society has changed so much that it shouldn't matter anymore. But like
But why should it only be childbearing years, you know?
if you look at like the shows before,
How about women that can't have children? There's no childbearing years for her.
but I'm saying like if you look at old TV shows, right? They like women look normal. Like now everybody looks like a child. Have you noticed that?
Well, it's all the surgeries and Botox.
True, but they're like
But
super young.
but not everyone, because that's the contradicting, like, you know, controversy that's going out right now. Gen Z looks older than millennials right now
Like
because of
wait,
all.
who's Gen Z and who's millennials?
So
Are we millennials?
we're millennials, and then
Mhm.
after us is Gen Z, and then it's Gen Alpha.
And Gen Z look older.
Yes,
Okay.
because either all the Botox, all the stuff they're doing to their face, all the fillers at such a young age, they're already destroying themselves.
I know. You know, I don't. I think that yeah, and
'Cause,
that's what I'm
like,
saying. Like it's being marketed as it's a prevented. Okay, I'm not gonna talk because I'm gonna get like murder here.
no,
But
there's nothing. I got
like
Botox. Fuck that.
I like Botox and I like fillers, but I think you shouldn't do them too young. Like you shouldn't mess with your natural beauty while you still have it. You know, like when things are starting to not be that
I just started
beautiful.
Botox
Right.
what, a year ago?
I started at 33.
Yeah, no.
So
So
2 years ago.
to me, but that's fine. You're already over 30.
Right. And I already started to see, you know, like I already have actually I have my appointment tomorrow. I have the 11s because I'm always
You know,
angry.
I had one right here, the 11, or
yeah. And
just
it just feels like an iron. Like,
with the Botox. I'm telling you,
it goes away.
It actually went away. Yeah. You know how they say once you get that crease, it's
no,
too late.
It goes away. How many units do you get?
50.
50?
Yeah.
But just in your forehead or more?
No, just right here.
Yeah. I only get like 20 and start getting more. That's the thing, though. You do have to start. That's the thing. You have to start getting more and more and more.
I don't have to get it as often, though. So, like, let's say in May, I got it. Damn, our light went.
The light went down, right? Yeah. I was like, okay. Oh, wait. Was it
that light? The other one.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Okay. No, like.
I got 50 units, right?
How long does it last you?
Was it May or March? Probably March. And then in July, March. Then in July, when I went back, he only did 20 units because they had it.
2 months?
No, so March, July of last year. So March I got 50. In July I got 20.
Okay, my brain is not braining. From March to July, how many months is it?
Like 4 months.
4 months?
Yeah, April, May, June. But
that's the usual. I have to do Botox every 4 months.
But I only did 20 units. And
then how long is that going to last you?
And I only did 20 units because they hadn't dissolved. And he's like, I can't put more when your face is still like frozen in some areas.
I'm only getting 25, but I'm not like, see, I can tell that, I mean, I wouldn't be able to tell it before you told me, but it's like your forehead looks nice, and now
Thanks.
like I need mine. I've been thinking I need to put more units now.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is that's the thing. You start needing more. You do. You're like, I don't know if it's your body that metabolizes it or whatever. So like imagine it started at like there's girls that started like 24, 23, even younger maybe.
I don't know.
So by the time they're like
Because
our
I feel like
age.
I remembered my 20s. I went to a doctor that did esthetician
Mm-hmm.
because I was like, oh, I think I need laser on my face, right?
Uh-huh.
And he goes, no. He goes, I'll do a facial on you, but he goes, I won't do more than that. And I'm like,
How old
why?
were you?
I think I was like probably like 25. And he's like, no, your skin's too smooth and
That's a good doctor. It's like my doctor for my
boobies.
he was like, I'm not gonna put more than this amount on you. And I'm like, okay, so I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'm like, I wish I went bigger. I think as you start looking at other like profiles too much, which is probably why you get them done in the first place. But
It's because you see these girls that get them overdone.
I was so flat.
But they look good.
I know. But then in your mind, when you got yours done, did you start like you didn't think of yourself as somebody with boobs and like still? Is that normal? Is that psychological? Like sometimes I think of myself like I'm still flat. And I know I'm like
Honestly,
I'm not.
no, because
No, then I just have issues.
I just think like honestly, I like them. I would never.
How much do you get?
500.
See, you got 500s. I got 430s. They're light. They're little.
But he had to because my shoulders are so broad. Like if you look at my shoulders, to you look at that.
How tall are you?
5'4".
Yeah, see, I'm a little shorter than that.
And he's like, your shoulders are too broad because I want it less. And
I'm a midget, dude. I'm like a kid size. Like no, legit. I use like kid size and stuff. My daughter's clothes are starting to fit me. But no, you see, like, yeah. I mean, it's a tricky thing. I know people that also get like the mommy makeover, and when they're done, it's like, oh my god, I should have got this done, or I don't like this, or I'm gonna like it's this impossible standard, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's society and social media give us an impossible standard. I think it's more like us that we're so harsh on ourselves too.
I don't think it has anything to do with
like
other
the
people. I
media
mean, yes,
stuff.
it does have to do a little bit because you look at social media,
More
but
like
then
a
you have to
subconscious
remember
thing.
a lot is filters too nowadays.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Almost everyone has a filter on.
And that I think it's so dangerous. Like
and then everyone's going overseas and doing surgeries. Honestly, you can tell by looking at someone. There's certain people like you can tell when they go overseas because their surgery, their nose or whatever they do to their face structure. And I think the face is the most pickiest thing you should ever be with.
I've seen this girl with her nose that looks like
and then
like remember the Grinch in the little town and everybody had like a weird nose.
And right now, like that is
what are those?
I don't know, Whoville.
Whoville? Like so
I don't remember like the little Who's. Who are they? What were they named?
Whoville. Noses. Yeah, see? I've seen girls that have like a nose like that. It looks so bizarre.
But my thing is like, okay, do you know Leah, what is it? Starts with a H. She has her own like marketing business on TikTok and I think Leah Hermosi. Her surgeon, he did what's her name?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
No. Lily Ponce.
Okay, Lily Pons.
Yeah.
Her nose?
Her surgeon did her surgery. And he reconstructed subtle. So he did her nose, dude. Her fucking nose looks amazing.
Really?
So fucking amazing.
I would do my nose, but I'm just so scared of like the pain and everything.
Oh no, let me tell you.
Even thinking about it makes me
her nose fucking amazing.
Who's Lily Pons?
No, Leah. Leah starts with an H.
Is she an Instagram model or
no? Her and her husband own like a marketing agency.
Instagram. Oh, influencer, right? Influencer. Is she an influencer?
Kind of but they own like a marketing agency and they help people build their business.
Is it one of these?
No. It starts with Leah. Let me see.
And her nose looks beautiful.
Dude, her before and after. Let me show you.
I I don't know, man. I don't want to. I don't ever say like, oh my god, I would never do that, because you never know. Life just goes, especially when you talk smack like that. You know,
Ugh,
like I would never do that, but then boom, you're doing it like 5 years on the road.
you're so funny.
Maybe when people say they're never getting a van, and
Okay.
then they have like 5 kids, like they totally get a van because they have to.
I'll have to show you. I can't. I don't know. Oh, but see, that's the doctor, Ramit Kassir, Doctor Kassir, and he did her before and after. Oh, dude, like, if you just look at videos of her before and after, it starts with the fucking name.
For like no, for nose.
Dude.
Oh, she did the lily pond.
Yeah, he did hers. You see her face?
Was it really like that big? That was lily pond.
Yeah. You know her.
Like that big.
You know who her uncle is, right?
Cheyenne, baby.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I had no idea. See, like you say, okay, so you see these things. I don't know how many years on the road after they have all these surgeries done, which I like. I'm not judging.
Oh no, there's nothing wrong.
Surgery, but like then you're like, oh shit, I must be ugly. But no, you're not ugly. You're just like
poor. They say there's no
not
ugly
even
girl.
poor, maybe,
No,
like,
but that's what
you
they
don't
say.
have-
There's no
oh,
such
wow.
thing as an ugly girl.
Dude, the nose changes your face totally, huh?
Yeah. Look, where are his other girls?
Well, they also have like a lot of makeup on the after
Oh
picture.
yeah.
So.
But he did like what is this called? The surgery right here on your eyelid.
Okay.
So he did that to her. He did the lift. It looks like he did a mini facial lift. He did her lips up here, and he did her nose, because she talks about it openly. She has a whole.
But Lily just got She just got her nose done, right? Not anything else.
Yeah, that we know of.
Maybe her eyes or something. Probably like, what can you do on your eyes to like
her? That girl was
make them not
drastic too.
suck. Yeah, but see, he also pays like a professional makeup artist for his before and after pictures.
Probably them.
Because look, this girl, there's no makeup on that one, and there's a full face of makeup there. I mean, good for her. That looks beautiful. I just think, okay, when I got this done, and you know how you have the scars underneath. I have them. I mean, most of them now are underneath, right? Because I think in other countries they do the nipples. So I don't know how.
Don't they still do the nipples here?
I don't know. It wasn't even
an option.
Mentioned. I wouldn't have done it at all, and especially now. I think
I don't have a scar.
It probably would have hit it more. Maybe
they just make your nipples smaller.
Mine could have been okay. So
sorry,
but like I remember when you start feeling like the nerves connecting back again. That's the worst. That was the worst feeling of my life. I had a full night that I remember having to take a Valium that was prescribed because I had a full blown panic attack.
Mine were like 8 years ago that I did
really,
mine.
And you don't even feel them, huh? Did it pull? Is it under the muscle?
Mm-hmm.
Does it pulls?
In the beginning, you know, once you keep working out and everything, it'll go away.
Really?
You want that? They'll fade away.
I almost just choked.
But it's gonna be like 2 years.
Like every time I cough, you're like moving.
It's gonna be a while. It's not gonna happen.
8 years. So you know, were you ever planning on like getting them redone?
If I go back, I would go bigger.
I think we all would, honestly. I would get 700.
But then I don't like it because when I go put a bra on, then I see my shirt, then I'm like, oh fuck, they are big. But then you know when you don't have a bra on, like right now, you're like, oh, wait, no, I could go bigger.
I could go bigger. I think I could. I'm kind of thinking I should have gone bigger. And everybody told me I should go bigger.
Everyone.
But I think for my body and for my, I don't know, my bone complexion, my bone structure, it's probably really safe. Because if they were bigger, I'd probably be like this all the time.
Well, yeah. And I think that's why it's important to have a doctor that'll tell you no.
Like, yeah.
Because how many women have breast reductions too?
Why? Because they're back. I put like pulls on your back, on your bones.
And then the whole thing right now that's going on with breast illness implant.
I don't know about that.
I don't know how much truth there is to that.
I think it's a specific, like, I mean, some people are allergic to things, and yes, they're going to be allergic to it. But like, you know, silicone is also used for other kinds of implants, not just the boobies. Like they'll put a silicone implant on your knee, and you don't hear people saying they have an implant on their knee that are getting BII. Or
I think there are people that do have reactions, and that's normal. That's
So when I got them done, I was reading about going back to work out, and I got super traumatized. I remember reading this article, like a super fear mongering article, right? And this girl was saying like she gained like 100 pounds because she was totally unable to go work out again because she had extreme pain from getting her boobs done. So I got so scared. I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to work out anymore. And now that I'm working out, I'm like, what the hell? Like, did they? I mean, that's gonna be like some sort of negligence, or she was bullshit. Because like, it's not like it. You can do whatever you want, really. I even did planks, and it doesn't bother you like crazy.
Yeah.
And I've only got them done like what 4 months ago.
I couldn't do a push up for 8 months.
I don't think I'm gonna do push up ever because
You
it
should.
does like make them.
No, it hurt my muscles. Like I didn't
Really?
have the strength.
It hurt me to carry my daughter, just like 60 pounds, I think, right now. It hurt me.
Well, you
when
shouldn't be fucking carrying her.
But then the doctor was like, "You're fine now. Like you're completely healed."
Oh, yeah, that's different. But like not right away.
I don't want my boobies.
I don't. They won't. I think only saline, which I don't know why they still even sell saline.
Isn't it like that super bad? But why was it so bad? Like, does it leak on your?
Well, if it pops, it does leak.
But it's more easy for it to pop.
My ex's sister.
Uh-huh.
Her friend, I guess one morning she woke up and her boob was disinflated, one boob.
And she had water all inside.
She had to go have surgery to get new implants. One boob was good and the other one was like,
what the hell? That's a scary with saline.
mm-hmm.
But why did it just like explode like a balloon?
I don't know what the fuck she was doing.
Can that happen with silicone?
No. It could rupture, but it depends what implants you have. They're supposed to seal. Like the gummy, like if for any reason it ruptured or like a tear, the gel will seal it immediately.
The gummy bears?
Mm-hmm.
You have a gummy bears?
Mm-hmm.
I have silicone. Jeez, that's so creepy. Why am I reading this after I got them done? I should have think about this before.
And then there's people, their boobs capsulate too.
That's because your body's like kicking it out though, right? When it's like a capsular contractor.
Did your boob will turn like purple?
All right, I'm gonna faint now.
Huh?
I'm going to faint now.
No, it is what it is. But
I think I should have gone 5 feet.
You're like, this shit's gonna happen. It might as well have been worth it.
But like right now, they're a little. It always gets sore here because when I work out. But
That's
like,
fine.
yeah, but like with surgery, you always want to do more. It's never just one thing, Some demon
I like
voice
how
in the
we
back of your
started
head.
with OnlyFans and jobs to boobs, which probably all the guys are happy right now. They're like, what about boobs?
But like, okay, so bottom line with the OnlyFans thing, right? Would I like my daughter to do that? No, that's the truth. But I'm not going to put any girls down and make them feel bad. I hope that didn't make anyone feel bad. But like,
no, because if you think about it, most people do a job either because they really like it and they want to do it, or they're put in a position that they need to make money now, and they feel like that's why people probably strip. They're like, I need money and I need more than if they go to McDonald's and make 15 an hour, they can make 1,000 a night.
True, like stripping.
It's like, what's their choice? You don't know why they're probably leaving. Like, what is her name? What was it? Anna Nicole Smith. Remember? Yeah. And
but I think that's like
Cardi B. Like when they went to strip, it's because both of them are leaving an abusive relationship.
But they also like, when you're doing that, when you're in that world, not like again, not putting anyone down, but like, there's a lot of ugly things that happen, But like,
of course.
And if you've been to a strip club, even you see them, and it's their job. But like, some girls are fine with it. Some girls are
I've never been to it.
I've
been to a strip club.
I don't know. I feel like I've been a few
times.
Have you
been?
Yeah.
How is it? I just feel like I don't want to.
I don't want to. Awkward.
Does it?
Yeah.
I just feel like I don't want to see a naked girl.
You don't want to see a naked girl. I'm different. Like I'm very open minded, but like.
And there's nothing wrong. I think I don't know. I'm not attracted to women, but a naked girl versus a naked guy. And I feel like the body of a woman is beautiful.
That they have to wear bottoms.
Well, right? Don't they have to in Arizona?
I think there was one that was full.
Oh, I didn't.
And I
I have
don't
no
know.
idea.
There's nothing pretty about that.
The
There.
vagina? Well, yeah.
I think the
Sorry.
girls are pretty, right? Any girls' boobies, I think they're beautiful. I think they're beautiful, like a piece of art. But that part, I'm like, I don't want to see them. But I mean, we're not men. Men are
Yeah, we're
probably
not.
like, so fucking hot. I don't know. But if you're making that much money, yeah, you're right. It's like for a night. But again, I mean, you have to be. It's like being in a relationship with an abuser that's paying for everything.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it can be. I'm not saying like it's just like that because many women, like you said, they escape their abuser by making money doing that. But like, how much are you really escaping if you're in an environment where you're also like subjected to
But then
these sorts of things?
I don't know. And then you see them. I think if they do it because they have to.
I think you can expose yourself to a lot of like ugly things. Like a lot of them get killed or kidnapped or raped or whatever. And it's like they have to like it because they work in their environment. So like they're very what do I call it? Like they're not seen as they're dehumanized.
Yes, they are.
Because of
and I think
what are they doing?
I don't know. I don't judge them. Like if anything, I feel bad.
And unfortunately, yes, it is such a thin line because you could argue like, well, she does it for money. Why is she not enjoying it? But like, no, you have autonomy and you get to choose who you want to do it with or not, even if it's in exchange of money. I don't know. That's what
I think. Yeah, I don't know. But then what's the difference from that and human trafficking? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
because it's against your will.
Yeah, but then nobody really does anything to stop human trafficking.
Oh yeah, well, because it's like
it's like, but they glorify. I'm sorry, like to say it like that, but it's almost like our politicians don't really do shit, or they're part of it. Like that whole Epstein shit.
That's creepy, huh?
Like
I think they do. I think they do like rituals and drink baby's blood.
I don't know if they do
like another episode, but like.
No, I know.
As someone who's done witchcraft before, and I know, like, I think, okay, we'll talk about this on the next episode about like witchcraft and stuff like that. But like, I think they do. I think they did use children to get more power, and either if it was just like between them, like, oh, I know your secrets, so now you're screwed, and we know each other's secrets, so we can talk about it.
But it's like all the things that
like a power exchange.
I feel like people put all these women that use sex to make money, whether it's OnlyFans, if it's stripping, if it's prostitution in Vegas because it's legal over there. But nobody really does. I'm not gonna say nobody because there are people out there that are fighting human trafficking, but our politicians aren't doing enough.
Or anything at all. They don't care enough.
And Arizona's like what? One of the number one states for human trafficking.
And it's like worse. It's getting worse and worse and worse.
And I don't know. Maybe that's something people like, instead of worrying what other freaking women are doing with their bodies, they should be worried about human trafficking, people coming in.
Like what I'll never do anymore is take Belly to the Sky Harbor, to the
Arizona Mills.
The Arizona Mills Mall. My daughter, yeah.
Arizona Mills is supposed to be known for
human trafficking, right?
Yeah, a lot of people get kidnapped there.
Like girls get kidnapped there. Can you imagine? I
gotta say, I grew up in San Francisco and New York. Okay.
You know that.
I will say that I think. How old was I? I was in elementary school and I was rollerblading. In San Francisco, like around the block. I lived on this block and I was on the other block, but on the other side of the block. I remember I got down to tie my rollerblades, something like that. I remember school. Did you ever do the DARE program? Finish it real fast. Don't do drugs. Don't do, if a stranger comes up to you. And they gave us example, like an old person would drop a pen and tell you, come and help me, and then they'd kidnap you.
Oh, so you gotta, like,
let me tell you.
about everybody?
No, I was tying my rollerblades at the bottom of somebody, like an apartment complex on the other side, bottom of the stairs. And I remember this old man dropped his pen and he's like, can you help me?
Ew. And pervert.
No, I was little, like probably like Belly. And I ran to somebody's door and he took off.
Smart. At least you knew what to do.
I was like, I freaked out. Right. I remembered that for life.
It's creepy, dude. But yes. Well, that was our today's episode. As usual, we just jump from one thing to the other. Thank you for watching us.
Thank you guys. And then just so you know, next time we'll catch up on, that'll be a good episode.
Or like witchcraft?
Yes.
Oh, yes. I'm not gonna tell you how to do it. I'm gonna tell you not to do it. Thank you for watching. Comment, even if it's hate.
We love it all.
it.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.